Have you ever wanted to know what someone else is thinking? How does someone else feel? What does someone else think about you? We have all held these wishes at some point. However, that is just what they are wishes. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? We often wish we could understand each other better, especially when we care about them. But the truth is, we are all stuck inside our own heads. No matter how much we care about someone, no matter how close we are to them, no matter how well we think we know them, there will always be aspects of their mind that remain hidden from our view. And the same goes for us. Our inner struggles, our fears, our triumphs, they are all part of our own private world, one that others can only have a glimpse of. Take my own experience for one. I am a perfectionist and I easily get anxiety and stress. But I'm actively working on managing this. I have grown through the years and my mind has developed. I am not the most experienced person and I still have a long way to live. But all of the progress I have made has changed who I am, inherently changing how I treat other people, changing how I treat you. However, nobody else can really see all that. They may see the way I have changed, but they can't truly know all the progress I have made. And they can easily assume I have not grown at all. But it's not like I can expect other people to read my mind or know everything about me, especially if it's not something I openly talk about. I mean, imagine how complicated human emotions are, how complex the human mind must be that my brain and your brain is still starting to grow, and it will barely finish developing by the time I'm in my 20s. Most people don't even understand their own mind to the fullest extent. So how could I expect others to understand my own mind? And how could I be expected to understand other people's mindsets? This also applies to you. You cannot expect others to understand what you are thinking. And likewise, nobody should expect you to be able to read their mind. Of course, it's not as simple as that. Yes, we cannot read each other's minds. That is a fact. However, this lack of ability creates an absence of knowledge in between our relationships, which can often lead to misunderstanding, conflicts, and feelings of loneliness. We might project our own assumptions onto others, interpreting their words and actions through the lens of our own mind. But yet again, I come here to tell you that the truth is we can never truly know what someone else is thinking unless they choose to share it with us. Clearly, all of this can easily cause our life to go downhill. But how can we avoid this lack of transparency becoming something that constantly creates disagreements and fights with others? Well, as complicated as the whole issue may seem, the solution is relatively simple: communication and empathy. We may not be able to read minds, but we can listen, validate, and support each other. Whenever you find yourself in an argument, take a step back and try to reflect on the other person's point of view. Pause to acknowledge where they're coming from. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with them. And this is not limited to arguments. It extends to our everyday interactions as well. Consider this. Every interaction, every encounter shapes our daily lives and makes you grow as a person. It is necessary to recognize that we all think differently, and we are unaware of each other's struggles. Therefore, as we navigate our daily life, let's try to maintain awareness of this fact. Try and be more kind than necessary. Lend a helping hand when it is needed, or simply let someone else to talk to you about their struggles. And remember to tell others what you're thinking. In the end, just as you can't read someone else's mind, they cannot read yours. By doing all of this, you're decreasing the walls that can stop you from having lifelong friendships and good relationships. I want you all to leave this auditorium knowing that we cannot read each other's minds, but we can listen to each other's words. Thank you.